Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. This is Doug, and this is News and Views by Doug. So, this is where I give my opinions and observations of anything from world events to politics. And you folks will remember there's a freelance photojournalist. His name was Nick Shirley, or his name is Nick Shirley. And he went to the state of Minnesota where he exposed millions and millions of dollars worth of fraud in the welfare system and the child care support system, everything. This is going all the way up to the governor and the attorney general of that state. Well, when he got done with Minnesota, he came to California. And we already know there's fraud in California. I mean, the governor and his wife took millions of dollars from the LA Fires Fund. And where did all that money go? Homes are not being rebuilt like they were supposed to. And we have an attorney general, his name's Bonta, and he's constantly turning around and suing the Trump administration for one thing or another. Well, Nick Shirley came to California and he exposed millions of dollars worth of fraud in the hospice industry. And I think I did in a video earlier where he actually went to what looked like a old motel complex, and every one of them was a hospice with nobody in them. And the people that were in them saw him coming, and they jumped in their really nice BMWs and other cars, and they took off. So he exposes them. After he exposes them, Governor Newsom attacked Sherry and just caused all kinds of problems. Well, California then started making arrests of these people and then taking credit, not giving Nick Shirley any credit for exposing this. Now, it turns out the Attorney General Bonta, his wife is in the California State Assembly. And they just passed a law, or they're trying to pass, I think that it actually passed the State Assembly, where they're going after investigative journalists, especially freelancers. Now, I can tell you, I worked for the last 12 years and I'm semi-retired now, and I was a freelance photojournalist. I was covering breaking news, all the way from police activity to fires to natural disasters. The last big video I shot was the airplane crash that took place in May of 2025 in San Diego, where a jet crashed into military housing. And I was the only media there on the inside. I was getting all the cars that were on fire, gasoline on fire going down the gutter, the plane itself, 6 people died, the house that was on fire. I mean, it was like Beirut. Just looked like a civil war was going on. And we had Navy families running for their lives, grabbing their kids, and there was car explosions. There was a lot of hell's breaking. So here's what the law says, and this is the First Amendment, freedom of the press. If you're out in public, you have the right to take video of any and everybody you see in public. If a building is open to the public, you technically have the right to take video. So now California, and I'm going to read the bill, they're basically saying that if you go after certain businesses, that business has a right to demand you take the video down. And if you don't, you can be jailed, you can be fined up to $10,000. This is direct conflict against the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution with freedom of speech and freedom of the press. I'm going to go ahead and read this to you, and let me put on my reading glasses because otherwise I'm blind at 2 inches. It says California Democrats are advancing Assembly Bill 2624. It's a bill introduced by Assemblywoman Mia Bonta, the wife of Attorney General Bonta, which would allow certain organizations that are filmed to request the removal of online videos. Certain businesses, not every business, certain businesses, the ones committing the fraud. Failure to comply could bring penalties of up to $10,000 per violation, along with possible jail time. It's absolutely amazing. Now, California has started going after these fraudulent hospices. And so far, they've uncovered $267 million in fraud. But this is after Nick Shirley exposed them. And do they go after these people first? No, they go after Nick Shirley. And there's going to be lawsuits. This is a violation of the Constitution. In California, Newsom and Bonta are leading it, along with the Democrats in the state assembly. Folks, if this goes through, you're going to start seeing more of your freedoms being eroded. So anyways, this is my opinion, my observations. If you have an opinion, please leave it in the comments. I will reply. And if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Truly need your support. Thank you so much for your time, folks, and be safe.